People are using AI to take Jake Paul's money, and you should be too. Alright, it's not from Jake Paul directly, but it's from his company called Betr, which is a daily fantasy sports app, kind of like Prizepicks, where you choose more or less on player props, and you try to win money. What they're doing and how they're doing it is extremely easy thanks to AI. They and myself are using a website called Daily Grind Fantasy to compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to Betr, Prizepicks, and those other DFS apps. Now what this does is it allows you to find what book is off from the rest of the market, right? You can see here that Donovan Mitchell is listed on Betr at 29.5 points plus rebounds. But if we scan the rest of the sportsbook market, we can see almost every single other book has already bumped this up to 30.5 or 31.5. Clearly, Betr is pretty off from the rest of the market outside of DraftKings. Basically, you have 6 different books telling you this should be 30.5 or higher, compared to 2 that have it at 29.5. I'm going to trust the 6 versus the 2. And now look at Tyrese Halliburton. The under of 19.5 points is what's being recommended on Betr from Daily Grind Fantasy, because when you look across at the rest of these different sports books and what their lines are set at, it makes total sense. So 19.5 on Betr, right? But 18.5, 17.5, 18.5, 18.5, you get it, right? Most of these books have this either 1 or 2 lower than what the projection is on Betr. However, there are 2 different sportsbooks that agree this should be set to 19.5. But look at the odds they are giving this play to go under. Minus 160 on ESPN Bet, but minus 145 on Bovada. So both of those sportsbooks are heavily favoring the under of 19.5, which means the market is actually establishing probably around 18.5. You are basically using these sports books as data points into your advantage. If you could buy a stock on a different exchange at a cheaper price, of course you would buy it there, wouldn't you? Same thing with trying to find a prop that is off on Betr or Prizepicks when comparing to the rest of the market. But this time, you can actually buy the prop at a better price. So just as I was showing you, you could manually do this using the odds screen at Daily Grind Fantasy, build out your 5 and 6 leg insured slips on Betr, which are the most profitable slip types there are on the app, where you are getting each individual prop at minus 121 odds. So that play we were talking about earlier, instead of minus 165 on the sports books, you could get it at minus 121 in a 5 or 6 leg Betr slip, or you could use AI. Daily Grind Fantasy actually has an AI slip generator that is going to use that line comparing method that I just showed you, but via AI. AI has line comparing technology. It's going to scan the sports books, find the best possible value, and then spit out full slips for you to tail. You can see it has a bunch of different apps, but since we're talking about Betr, let's check out the Betr slip. So here it is, and what people are doing are just simply trusting the tool and trusting the process of plus EV betting and line comparing and building out these slips that the tool spits out. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do LeBron James. We'll take him under 33.5 points plus rebounds. We have it locked in there. Then we're going to go to the NFL. Mac Jones, under 34.5 passing attempts. We lock that in. Up next, Cade Cunningham in the NBA, under 31.5 points plus rebounds. Lock that in. Joe Royer in college football. We're going to be taking him over 39.5 receiving yards. And last but not least, Tyler Hero in the NBA will be taking under 31.5 points and assists. And then all you do is enter in the amount that you would like to bet. And it's that simple to enter in a slip for Betr on the Daily Grind Fantasy AI slip generator. That took us, like 30 seconds to be able to enter in that full slip with me talking you guys through who I was entering in. Guys, being able to just be told what to play without having to do any other research is huge, because you were able to get these plays in very quickly and beat the bumps thanks to AI doing all of this hard work on the back end and just spitting out the slips. Now, not every slip is going to hit, but I promise if you do this over the long term, you are going to hit enough to be profitable sports betting on an app like Betr. But you can see here is a recent win. $10 to win $200. This was the slip that was spit out on the AI slip generator due to that line comparing method, and then it was entered in and became an easy cash. Same thing with this one here. Slip spit out, 31% profit margin, and you see it ended up panning out for another 20x win. But don't just take my word for it. You can scroll Twitter and find so many other people that are using the AI slip generator at Daily Grind Fantasy to cash out on Betr and these other different DFS apps. You can see Bosa bets hit 5 20x slips yesterday on Betr using the AI slip generator. That's in 1 weekend or 2 days, let's say. But there are plenty of other people that are also cashing out using the AI slip generator or even the optimizers at Daily Grind Fantasy on Betr. There is plenty of value on this app. And I'm not kidding. Here's a screenshot of some of the recent value on Betr. Guys, they lag behind the rest of the sportsbook market because unfortunately they just don't have enough money to keep up as fast as FanDuel and DraftKings. So when DraftKings and FanDuel adjust their lines or adjust the news, Betr is slow to adjust and they just can't keep up as fast. So you're oftentimes able to catch them off from the market and get in really, really good value. So here's a screenshot of some recent value on Daily Grind Fantasy, and here's another one. Devonta Smith, under 4.5 receptions. You can see was favored to go under via the rest of the sports books, and he ended up only getting 4 catches last night as of this recording. And real quick, I know this is a better video, but I have to show you how easy the AI slip generator is to use on Prizepicks because they allow a one-click betting feature for us. So if you scroll down, you find a Prizepicks slip, you want to enter it in, all you simply do is click this Bet on Prizepicks button. It's going to load up the entire slip into your Prizepicks account, and then all you do is select your entry fee and hit submit, and it's that easy to secure the value using the AI slip generator. You will oftentimes beat the bumps and get the best possible value using it. I had to move my camera to show you guys this, but since launch, the AI slip generator is up 2,000 plus units. Absolutely insane. A $10 unit sports bettor would be up over $20,000 tailing the slips from AI. And if you guys do want access to Daily Grind Fantasy, whether it's the optimizers or the AI slip generator, I will leave a link down in the description below, and use code DustinDGF4 and you will get 25% off your very first month. Constantly getting the best value on these different DFS apps when comparing to the sports books is how you are going to become a profitable sports bettor long term. So using AI to ensure that you are going to beat the bumps and always get closing line value on these different DFS apps is a no-brainer. You must be doing. I've showed you the AI tool. I've showed you how it works. Now, all that's left is for you to start taking Jake Paul's money like the rest of us. If you learned something or enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on the way out and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We post sports betting content like this every single week.